This is a last minute update. Keeping up with Vince is like trying to herd a dozen hot buttered cats back into their cardboard dollhouse. Trust me on that one. In the last 48 hours, there have been 3 key pieces of news that did not make it into my script. Number 1. Mista GG implored YouTube to take action against VinceNicotra, and it worked. And BakedSalmon had his channel returned and the strikes removed. Add YouTube to the growing list of people, places, and things that have grown tired of Vince and his bullshit.
The fucking lion!
Number 2. Vince copyright struck me. Which videos did he claim? My one half of the Bakeline expose that was weeks in the making. Released on New Year's Eve, BakedSalmon and I exposed his attempted fraud with 2 bullshit websites. I'm not sure which part pissed him off more. This? Do it free at bsbuilder.com. Build your stupid trash website 100% free at bsbuilder.com. Tell a friend, tell your mama. Because that is a real site. It's really free and it put Vince out of business overnight. Or maybe it was just this.
Why the fuck you lying? Why?
At any rate, Vince,
The fucking lion!
the receipts video that followed his very public meltdown and documented step by step as he doxed and slandered me while gloating. Like an idiot. GG knew this one would be claimed.
Hurry up and watch it before Vince strikes it down.
So no surprise here. The video where I called Vince a week or 2 after my doxing. Vince lies, whines, and sounds like a bitch, and Sesame Street was officially born. I would want this one off the internet too.
The fucking lion!
Number 3. I happen to know for a fact that Mista GG has a diss track he wrote about Vince and he won't release it. Watch until the end because maybe if we work hard enough, as a team, we can pester GG to the point that he won't dismiss the diss. Because I, for one, want to hear that shit. Alright, we can start the regular video now. Send in the clowns, 2020. Holy shit, Vince. Can I please get something done without you popping back up with yet more of your trademarked, dim-witted fuckery? How bad has it gotten? A mod from deep within the
Hansen
team reached out to me,
Most,
with alarming news regarding Vince that they wanted to share. She claims she has enough dirt on this guy to make an entire series. Well, if it's going to be a series, and it's going to involve Vince, then I guess it was going to be a
series of unfortunate events.
Okay, now Vince, between me and you, can you please stop doing dumb shit for at least a week? My voiceover guy is on vacation or getting married or dead, I don't fucking remember, but the point is I've run out of all my content that I had for the month. Let's take a look at some numbers real quick. It has been exactly 311 days since you burst upon the scene as a complete unknown. While it may have been some people's first reaction to ask, "Holy shit! Who is this dim-witted dumb fuck?" Or, "Holy shit, is this dumb fuck for real?" Or, "Something, something, something, dumb fuck, something Sopranos." There were others who gave you a fair chance. It took 9 months, but you managed to do it. You have gone from being a former elementary teacher with a tenuous at best grasp of the English language to the second most hated man of 2020. How did you manage to do it? Because you're a fucking prodigy, that's how. Mozart made music, Da Vinci made art, and you create intense red-hot hatred for you wherever you go. You did it with a mix of sexual harassment, gaslighting, racism, dad jokes, and Hulk-like levels of what can only be described as dumb doggy doo-doo brain. Alliteration. Hey Vince, you like jokes. Here's a joke. What do VinceNicotra and a fleshlight have in common? They have both been fucked by Mista GG. Okay, now what's the difference between a fleshlight and VinceNicotra? Mista GG only fucked the fleshlight once. Alright, maybe twice. But Vince has now been the focus a whopping 4 times in the last 6 months by Mista GG. How many people have watched with great delight as GG took a shit all over you? This video on his main channel has been seen by almost 600,000 people since August 2019, making it the second most viewed video on his channel since its release. The second video he made, also featuring BakedSalmon and myself, is the third most viewed video since August, with over 500,000 views. Over on his second channel, there are 2 more videos that have almost 400,000 views combined in just 2 weeks. You're on pace to get more viewers than all of the Predator Chronicle uploads and be right up here with Austin Jones in the battle for third most viewed videos on the channel. That's quite a battle. The pretty boy versus the shitty boy. GG has said BakedSalmon so many times in the last few months, it should be his official GamerSupps flavor. Add all these video views up though, and you get over 1.5 million views. 1.5 million people asking the same thing. What the fuck is wrong with this guy's face? It's gotten so bad that Mista GG's 3 most famous feuds are now Aunt Vivian from The Fresh Prince, VinceNicotra, and this fucking mustache. Congratulations, Vince. Thanks to you, GG's infamous reverse Hitler mustache will soon be a distant memory. At least Jake Paul got a diss track.
Sub count like your age going down to 0. Jake Paulers need to find a new hero.
Wait a minute. A GG VinceNicotra diss track. Why does that sound familiar? Hold on to that thought, because we're gonna come back to that one later. Vince, you're Jerry Springer without the fights, Howard Stern without the strippers and blow, and Kevin Hart without the rock. You are boring, dumb, and predictable. It was just 4 days ago I promised I would not speak your name again until you did something stupid, and I joked it would be 2 days at the latest. Well, you did not disappoint, and on February 4th you retweeted a tweet so comically bad it could only be either Vince, or he found a friend dumber than his drunk friend Chris to blame shit on. And let's talk about Chris real quick. I, like most everyone else, didn't believe Chris was real when Vince first blamed the tweet on him back in December because Vince has a history of lying. I spoke with the Chris Hansen mob this morning who shared this image with me. When Vince was busy digging his own grave and backtracking on his bullshit, he produced this picture of Chris in an attempt to legitimize his claim. Now, let's take a look at the tweet that was directed at me after I posted the video of my phone call with Vince. And it reads, "Yo Wes, why don't you come see me too, fucknut? Why March? Is that when your welfare check comes? How about February, asshole?" Come on, Chris. I appreciate the veiled racism, but no, it's not a welfare thing. I will be there for a conference and thought I would stop by and pay Vince a visit. While I don't need to bring anyone with me, I think it's adorable that you feel the need to threaten me in the name of your friend. Chris, holla. I'm not worried about you. Let's be honest, what can I do to you that years of bacon and cheese haven't done to you already? You look like meatloaf. No, not the entertainer, but an actual plate of meatloaf. What's with your eyes? Are you sulking, glaring, or flirting?
Right? And I don't know if this dude wants to freak me or fight me, you know what I'm saying?
Either way, you are more than welcome to join Vince and I when I visit New York, and no need to warn me that you come heavy.
Come heavy!
The strained threads on your irregular XXL pocket t-shirt tell me everything I need to know. You are dismissed.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Back to the mod who contacted me. After a very public open letter to Vince a few weeks ago, I figured that would be the last we heard from the mods regarding Vince until I was sent this. A text that was sent to one of the moderators in which Vince alleges that he was once arrested for attempted murder. While I have checked into it and these charges appear to be false, the allegations scared and shocked the moderator and forever changed the way she looked at Vince. With this recent pattern of continued unhinged behavior, she had begun to worry that by speaking out, perhaps she had set herself up for some future retribution. It is easy to determine if someone has been arrested for attempted murder, and in this case, that was a lie.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake.
So why would Vince lie about something like this? Well, he probably thought she wanted a bad boy. Some of you will get this reference. Vince sees himself as Damon Salvatore when he's really just a janky George Costanza.
I'm the bad boy. I've never been the bad boy.
You've been the bad employee, the bad son, the bad friend,
Yes.
the bad fiance, the bad dinner guest, the bad...
There was a lot of talk about possible criminal charges involving a virtual laptop chop shop and credit card fraud, but due to possible pending legal action, I will hold off on discussing that until things are finalized. I want it that way. I would like to publicly disavow the actions of Gene. I do not support doxing at any cost, for any reason. I don't support doxing Onision and his family, and I don't support doxing Vince. Early today, Gene contacted me to let me know he had discovered the school where Vince either does or did teach at, and his intention to share it online. After a brief back and forth, the conversation was over. What I ask is this: as someone who has been doxed by this asshole, please don't be a party to doxing this asshole. If you see the information posted online, report, flag, and remove, but do not screenshot and share. That only makes things worse. Vince, the party is over. Everyone else has gone home and you are sitting there awkwardly asking if I want to play Jenga with you. No, Vince, I don't want to play Jenga. Nobody does. It's time for you to leave now. Delete your Twitter, log off the computer, and meander your goofy ass into the sunset. Somewhere there is a car wash, desperate for a guy to hold a bucket of sudsy water, and with a little training and a lot of belief in yourself, I believe you can be that guy. They won't even care that you look like a hobo clown. Enjoy that extra large bag of dicks while you can, because soon it will be back to reality for you. The websites you hijacked will be replaced, Chris Hansen's show has already moved on, and Mista GG will find another Netflix movie to shit all over. Your 15 minutes of fame may have been extended to 30 minutes, but it's only because people weren't done laughing at you. But eventually, even the internet moves on.
Ouch. West did it again.
Before I go, Mista GG, thanks for all your help with everything since August. Not only are you the reason that my channel exists in the first place, but it was you who inspired me to do content back in 2018. You mentioned in a conversation with me on Discord that there was in fact a diss track you had recorded in honor of our boy Vinny Bagels. Yet when your new video came out, no diss track? Now, I'm not saying it's because you're afraid of competing with Elmo Nem in this banging Come Heavy track
Come heavy.
that you kind of co-wrote, but I'm not saying that. And just in case, GG, you want to say there was no diss track, just remember,
I have the chat log.
So I'm thinking maybe if I get enough people to tweet at you, you'll relent and drop the diss track. I mean, shit, it's worth a shot. I have at least 48 hours until Vince fucks up again. So what else am I supposed to do? My job? That's it for me.
Your boy, Wes Most. This is a series of unfortunate events.
In association with Cat G Studios.
Want more Most? Subscribe or click the video above